Are you a woman in peri and menopause and you've got the jitters, you're tearful, you're struggling to get out of bed in the morning, you've got these thoughts coming into your head, you've got doubt, fear and worry. It's affecting your relationships, how you're showing up in your life. It's affecting your business. It's affecting how productive you are at work and being social at work. The success of your business, how much confidence that you have in yourself. Then I want to help you to understand why this is happening in peri and menopause now. You don't like feeling like this around your family, around your husband, around your friends. Stopping you from going out and being social and feeling more happy and joyful in your life. So I want to help you in my video today to help you to understand what's happening and what's going on. Now this does relate to both women in perimenopause and menopause as well. It affects both. So I'm going to explain more about that in my video. So if you're new to me, I'm Andrea. I'm a nutritional therapist. I'm also a spiritual healer. And I help women in perimenopause who feel burnt out and unfulfilled, help them to feel more love, more fulfillment in their life, more joy and more vibrance. So yeah, I'm talking about all the emotional stuff that happens in peri and menopause. So thanks for joining me today. I'm so happy that you're here. I just love teaching you, love doing these lives for you to help you to understand more about your peri and menopause and your emotional system. So I just want to talk about what's happening now in your body, how your body's changing in perimenopause and as you go into postmenopause. So what happens, your hormones are up and down and all over the place. It's like on a roller coaster ride, up and down, up and down. Your estrogen, your progesterone is down one minute and then up the next minute. So this is why the roller coaster of hormones can be happening, because of these up and down hormones. And progesterone is the hormone that goes lower much more quicker in this phase of your life, because your ovaries are getting ready to stop and your ovaries are handing over the job of your hormone production, of settling your emotions, over to your emotional system, which is your adrenal glands. So this is why it's happening. Your ovaries are just stop, start, and this is why you're feeling more of the emotions now in this phase of your life. So progesterone goes really low, and what progesterone does is it's your calming hormone. It helps to calm you down. It works with a neurotransmitter in your brain that's called GABA, G-A-B-A, if you want to look that up, if you want to learn more about it. And that's the calming hormone. It helps to calm things down, keep you calm. So when progesterone is going lower, it's not helping with that conversion of those happy hormones, and this is what can be affecting you more. And then it's your stress system as well that's taking over your adrenal glands, because your adrenal glands, they also help balancing your mood. And what happens is if you're constantly stressed out, if you're in stress mode all the time, because your body does get stressed as it's going through perimenopause when everything's changing, then progesterone can be stolen to buffer this stress as well. So that puts your progesterone even lower. It's going to affect your emotions even more. Now all this goes on, and you can see that this stress system can tie in. But then when you're in postmenopause, when your ovaries have stopped, you don't have the buffer of those hormones anymore, those high levels of hormones, then your stress system's taking over. So really, menopause is not a hormone problem, it's a stress problem. Because of your stress system, your adrenal glands are taking over. But if your body's been constantly in stress mode, if you've gone throughout all your life and you've had lots of different types of stresses, because there are so many different types of stresses, especially now in this modern day life, we've got more stress than ever before. We're bombarded with stress all the time. So your stress system has got worn out and weak over all these number of years you've been living in your fertile years. And stress levels can be affected from eating, from not getting enough sleep, from drinking too much, from lots of different stresses in the life. And you have emotional stress, that trauma stress from growing up, from things you've happened in your life. And that kind of bombarded your stress system. And now in postmenopause, your body can't cope anymore. Your adrenal glands can't cope. They're just feeling like stressed and worn out. I can't produce hormones now because I'm too busy coping with all the stress that's going on. I can't help you to balance your mood and help you to feel good because I'm coping with all this stress. So it's looking at this and helping to remove the stress from your body, helping to really rejuvenate your emotional system again, your adrenal glands to get working again, get them strong, get them cleansed so they can work more efficiently. And another thing that's going to affect your emotions and everything in perimenopause as well is your blood sugar levels. If your blood sugar levels are shooting up high and then dropping, crashing back down again, shooting up high and crashing back down again, this is also going to affect your mood. It's also going to affect the energy getting to your brain so you can feel good. So you're going to get cranky, you're going to get tearful, you're going to feel more irritable and more tired. And the one thing that's going to affect these blood sugar spikes up and down is sugar, the processed sugar. So the more that you can get that sugar out of your life, the more that you can have that stable blood sugar, the better you're going to feel and the happier you're going to feel. And if you're going to feel more in control of your emotions, you're going to feel more fulfillment. So it's important to try and get that sugar out of your life. Now, another thing you've probably not even thought about, that is driving your stress response. That is affecting your emotions. Because like I said, your stress system's taking over, your adrenal glands are taking over, and this is your stress response. And what can be driving this stress response? It's like opening up old emotions from your life, old emotional baggage that you've carried all of your life. You've probably numbed it down. Because as women, we're told we can't express our feelings. We've got to keep it together for all the family. We're the person that people go to feel nurtured and loved, and we can't express our emotions. We can't be tearful. So you've probably numbed down so many of your emotions all of your life. It's affecting your self-worth. It's affecting your self-esteem. How are you showing up in life? Your confidence. You're feeling that low self. You're just not feeling enough to feel so much worthiness, to feel so much happiness and joy every day. And that stress system is just constantly revved up. And then it can bring up those emotions because you're more sensitive now to feeling that stress. Now your emotion system takes over. It's your nervous system. And that nervous system can be like a gaping wound, and all these old emotions can start coming up. And this is another reason that you could be feeling more tearful, more doubt, more worry, and you're struggling to get out of bed, you're struggling to get going and having more fulfillment in your life. This is what's happening. The more I've studied this and I realised that, it happened to me as well. I had lots of emotional baggage that had just got trapped in my body. Emotions can get trapped in your body, and it can affect your health as well. It can affect autoimmunity. Autoimmunity is rising so much more in women than in men than ever before because of our stress system and emotional system. And you can have those numbed down emotions that can have been driving your stress response all of your life without you even knowing. You wonder from growing up, you've not been hugged enough, you've not been loved enough, you've not been shown how to love yourself, you've not been shown how to regulate your emotions enough. So your emotions are just all over the place, and it's driving that stress response in your body all of the time. So menopause is a stress response, it's not a hormone response. And when I got that revelation, I was studying this for like 4 or 5 years now. I'm in post-menopause myself. So we have to reduce that stress. And once we reduce that stress down, relieve that stress, we connect with ourselves, connect with your emotions, connect back with yourself, your true self. Because your true self is hiding behind all of this baggage that you've collected all of the years. And it's not your fault, it's other people that have been just interrupting your life all these years, been telling you you're not good enough, been telling you you can't do this, you're not capable of that, you're not doing this, you're not enough. All this bombardment, and our belief system is just remembers everything. Your body remembers all these emotional turmoil that you've felt over your lifetime. And you can work on releasing that stress from your body. And looking at all the foods and everything else that can really bring more nutrients into your body to release that stress even more. This is when the magic happens. This is when the changes happen. So if you've got any comments about what I've just talked about, if you're unsure about anything, then please put the in the comments below. If you want to contact me and want to find out how we can work with me on all these belief systems and all the... I've got put together 5 steps. In my program, when you work with me, I go through 5 steps. We work on the nutrition stuff, we work on the mindset, the emotional stuff, reducing stress in your life, just getting that stress out of your body. So your menopause can calm down. You can thrive in postmenopause. When you're feeding your body right, it's amazing. You can thrive in menopause. And you don't have to rely on that HRT. So thanks for watching me. I'm wishing you so much love. Thanks for joining me today. See you later.